What a deck!
Hello and welcome to What a Deck. We play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm your host, Hardleg Joe, and today we're looking at Aromage Grind, one of the biggest glass cannon decks I've played in quite some time. And if you're unfamiliar with the term glass cannon, it's basically something that's very powerful, but also very fragile, which I think describes this well. If this is a deck where if you go first, you get the right hand, and you're allowed to do your combo, you can make a board that's going like +4 during both players' turns, just popping cards, drawing, searching, all while making your monsters nigh invincible. If everything doesn't turn out, though, this can be one of those decks where you just set one pass and hope your opponent doesn't do anything. It's a bit hit or miss, but I'm hoping we can hit more than we miss. Now, if you just want a deck profile, there's a link in the description to a separate, shorter video. There, I'll go over everything in here, just explain why I chose what I did. Otherwise, in this video, I'm playing several duels against random opponents on YGO Pro. I'll be testing this out, showing you how it works, and hopefully, we'll have a little fun. Alright, here we are, first duel versus Blaze, the cat perhaps from Sonic fame. Are we going first or second? We're going first, and we've got a pretty decent hand. Oh wait, no we do not. We actually have a crap hand. Unfortunately, we've got two of these. What you need is like a level 1, either of the level 1 monsters, another Aromage, and some way to increase your life points. And we don't have any way to increase our life points, at least not yet. Yeah, just thinking. Sorry. My bad. So what we're gonna do that, we're just going to normal summon this, and hope for the best. Oh. Waiting. Infinite Impermanence. Joke's on you! I don't have any way to activate it this turn! Unfortunately, if he's playing that, we might be looking at something a little more meta, and again, we don't have one of those great hands. So we could be in for a spot of bother. Fortunately, we do have a little something. This gives us some recoverability, assuming he doesn't destroy it. This, if you're unfamiliar, newest trap card, continuous. Once per turn, you can do one of the following things. Send a plant from your hand or field to the graveyard, gains 500 life points. Shuffle a card into the graveyard, back into the deck. I think it has to be a plant specifically. Yeah. Shuffle a plant back into the deck, gain 500 life points. Or pay 1,000, summon an aroma from the graveyard. All three very useful. In this case, we'll be sending from our hand to the graveyard if we gain life points. The Aromages are all about gaining life points, if you didn't know. Alright, we're playing against Cyber's Process Layer. I'm in danger. I'm in a lot of danger. Any battle damage it inflicts to your opponent is doubled. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm doomed. I think I'm doomed and it can attack twice. 2 attacks on monsters during the battle phase. So yep, we just didn't get our thing. I told you this might happen. And I think it does double battle damage even if it attacks directly, so I think that's just 1,600. Unfortunately, we go against the OTK. No, it doesn't do it against non-monsters. And it can only attack twice on monsters. And he surrendered! Fucking what? Why would you... Oh, and my audio's messing up. Great, right when I'm doing so good. Okay, 1 second, I'll be back in the second duel, and hopefully it'll be fixed by then. Alright, here we are, second duel versus our arch-nemesis player. We get to go first this time. I'm counting that last duel just ever so slightly. Okay, and we've got not a great setup, but we do have some things. We have Ancient Leaf, and it's actually live. This continuous spell says if you summon a Aromage, gain 1,000 life points. Hey, pretty neat. I like 1,000 life points. And his effect is when you gain life points, he turns himself into a tuner, which does not help us in any way. Well, we got 9,000, so we can activate Ancient Leaf. Draw me some cards. Hey, we've got Aroma Garden. That's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and activate that. That'll gain us 500 life points and give everything we control 500 attack. And then we're just going to set a couple. And we've got Ghost Sister, which is actually a power card in this deck. If you're unfamiliar with this thing, discard it during either player's turn. Every time your opponent special summons, gain life points equal to the number of monsters they special summoned. Oh, great. Everything has 0 attack! This is not gonna work. Well, doesn't that just Django my Unchained? Okay, we're still decent, though. Let's see. It can make 2 attacks. Okay. So, Aroma Gardening has an effect, where if your life points are lower than your opponent's, and your opponent attacks, you can summon an Aroma from the deck. And because Aromas will gain life points, let's see, what is this? Increase all monsters. Okay, it doesn't stop them from being targeted or anything. So, I'm not sure, do I want to... Okay, it's end of the main phase. He can't synchro yet. He's going there. Fortunately, I have lower life points, which means what I can do is activate this. And then I'm going to activate this. This says every time you gain life points, destroy 1 card on the field. Or destroy 1 monster on the field. Oh. He's going to shift that and he can destroy something, but what's he going to destroy? Okay, he's going to destroy that. So I don't get to summon. And he gains a little bit more attack. However, Aroma Garden says you gain 1,000 when one of your Aromages is destroyed. And this, when it's sent to the graveyard, gains you 500. There's the 1,000, which triggers this, so that is destroyed. So there you go, all he's got is his tuner left. Granted, I've got nothing either, but if I get an Aromage, then everything sort of opens up. And I'm back over him in life points already. If you don't know Aromages in general, hey, that's pretty good. So all the Aromage monsters have 2 effects. One that is continuous as long as your life points are higher than your opponent's, and one that activates when you gain life points. So I'm going to gain life points. We're going to Chain Block, destroy that. This will send 1 card, 1 spell trap back to the hand. This is useful in niche situations, so I play it at 1, and he's got another one of these to destroy. And I can't stop it. But that's fine, it'll still destroy his thing. Oh no, it won't. Okay. So we just move that to attack mode, and then we can do 1900. Her continuous effect, now that my life points are higher, is that my opponents lose 500. Which doesn't help against the 0 attack, but at least I've got something. Fortunately, he's removing all my continuous traps, which are really how you generate advantage. This... Oh, wait, I don't have it. Yeah, this thing in particular, it's like every time you summon, you gain the life points. Does a lot of work. Alright, so he doesn't have enough to get over. He can destroy that. That'll give him some levels. If only this worked for spell traps, but it's only monsters, unfortunately. And yeah, everything he's summoning has 0 attack, so my Ghost Sister is not useful. Against almost any other deck, I'd be gaining like 10,000 life points, but here, nothing. I've just gotta hope he can't gain enough levels to get over the 1900, otherwise I might just be doomed unless I can draw into, I don't know, Lone Fire Blossom might be able to help me. Let's see, if it goes beyond 7, then he shuts off my graveyard. My opponent cannot discard or send from the hand. If you control exactly 2, draw no okay. And you can't special summon for the rest of this turn, so it doesn't do anything. Anyway. Oof. Yep, I think I might be done on this one, unfortunately. Yeah, and you don't... I can't even activate this preemptively, because if this goes to the graveyard and you don't gain any life points by the effect, your life points get cut in half. And you really don't want that to be happening on a deck like this that relies on you having more life points than your opponent. And unfortunately, like I said, this is the Glass Cannon. It's also kind of like it's a snowball deck. If you start winning, then the advantage just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If you're not winning, then everything just sort of like collapses down, because once you get below life points, then it becomes more difficult to continue to keep your life points. Yeah, now everything's banished. I think, no, now I'm down below. Although it's only 100, so if I can activate Aroma Gardening, I'm good. But yeah, once they sort of, like, get the advantage on you, it's really hard to recover unless you can, like, Spooky Dogwood for 10,000. Let's see. I've got this. This is probably the best Aromage. If you gain life points, draw a card. Does he have the third test run? If he does, I'm just done for. Unfortunately, he's got all that removal. Marshalling Field. Alright. Weird. So I get to draw a card, and if my life points are higher, which they are by 100, I can normal summon again. Which opens up some plays. I could tribute one. It doesn't have to go to the graveyard. Right now, everything's being... Okay, let's try this. Let's tribute off this guy. Let's get... Physical... No, okay, and I don't have the graveyard, so this... Let's go ahead and get this. Evil Thorns! The Thorns of Evilness! So you can tribute this card, summon 2 more Evil Thorns. Which is just like, hey, extra plant monsters. Turn 1 monster into 2 monsters. Why am I taking damage every turn? Opponent must play 300 to activate an effect of a monster whose level or rank. Okay. Yeah, and unfortunately I don't have a whole lot I can go into. There's this, but I don't think this... Well, it might. Okay. So, this thing has a couple of effects. If it, obviously, like all of them do. Let's go ahead and tribute that. You can tribute off a monster to summon a plant from the deck. A monster that it points to. And you want to go for Lone Fire, because it has to summon it in defense, but Lone Fire does not, so you could turn Lone Fire into whatever you want. You just tribute it, summon a monster. And let's get my biggest, beatiest stick. Hey, that has more. Let's go ahead. Attack into that. Let's beat over it. Just have a dang old beat ourselves of a time. Increase it by 2. Let me look at his graveyard real quick. That's not his graveyard. Does he have... No, he doesn't have another copy of it. Fuck. Well, I've risked all and lost then. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I can get this, but... Yep, kind of a mismatch a little bit. We got the spooky dogwood and nothing could happen. And also we didn't get... Oh, it has to go to the graveyard to gain 1,000. Yep. So we lose this one. Let's go into a third duel, see if we can get a slightly better matchup. Alright, here we are. Third duel versus Thawk. It's like a Thunderhawk. Maybe it's T-Hawk. Uh-oh, we've got a no extra deck situation. Which means these could be really dead. It could also mean he's just playing a terrible deck. Either way, we open with Evil Thorns, which is really good. Not only does it get 2 of itself, but it inflicts 300 damage when it does. Which means first turn, you can immediately get lower life points than, or get your opponent's life points lower than yours. Unfortunately, the one card he set was the one card that could stop us. Other than, I guess, Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom could have... Oh, it's Monarchs. Oh, it's Monarchs. Fortunately, this will be good against this. You can special summon 1 monster with 800 attack. Okay, you know what? Let's just activate 1, because we know we're going to gain some. Hey. 800 life points, and then he gets another normal summon. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished. Okay, he doesn't have that. One of these has... I think both of these have graveyard. Banish this from your graveyard, target 1 monster with 800 attack and defense, accept it for itself, and special summon it. The question is, does he have a tribute for his Monarchs? Yup, he has that dang old Erebus. And I'm gonna keep this down here because he might send that away, and it's not really... It chooses on resolution, it doesn't target. So... I prefer for him to get rid of anything here than to get rid of anything from my hand, except for this. This is a, pretty much a dead card. Okay, yeah, he just chose that. Yep, but unfortunately he's not going to be doing a whole lot of special summoning. Going up against these non-special summoning decks with Ghost Sister. Oof. Man, when I played this originally, my early builds of this played 3 Twin Twisters, because I feel like you have to run Spell Trap removal in the main deck if you're playing on YGO Pro, because you're going to run into, to things like Dark Magician or Monarchs that lose to Spell Trap removal, and not so much to things that have anything to do with monster effects or spell traps and stuff like that. You can have that. I can do stuff without my extra deck. It's just easier with my extra deck. Yeah, so I didn't run Twin Twisters, and I ran the what was it? Called by the Grave instead, because I was getting hit by a bunch of hand traps. But if we end up, I might have to, in the halfway point, switch in the Twin Twisters instead. Because so far, going up against these, the decks that I've been facing so far, I would have been a much better off. Hey, thanks. Much better off playing the Twin Twisters. Alright, that helps a little bit. Not as much as I would like. But at the very least, I can normal summon this. I can take out this. So that he just wasted it. There you go. If it's sent to the graveyard, he can get it banished. Oh, add it back to his hand. Well, doesn't that just rip my pickle? It just rips my pickle in half. Ripping the pickles left and right. Everybody knows that you're left and right. What I need is a field spell of some kind. Hey, bonus normal summon. But what will you normal summon? Do you have another copy of that? No. Vanity's Fiend. He's just going for the lockdown. And yeah, this, if a plant is destroyed, you could special summon this. But now I cannot do that. Yeah, and I was hoping I could bring this back, but now I can't do that either. Floodgates, the movie, the game. Floodgates against everything that I love, and also two nuns when I needed none of them. I needed none of them. It would have been oof ah ee ooh ee ooh ah ah. And I can't use this now. If it had been previous turn, I could have made this, attacked over that somehow, maybe. As it stands, I think I'm just screwed. Wait, pay 1,000. Oh, I can. Neither player can activate monster effects. Okay, but I can still special summon from the graveyard, which doesn't help me because I can't special summon from the extra deck to make stuff, and I can't activate Lone Fire. And yeah, I'm just screwed. RIP. Okay, fourth duel versus Yer 99 Espanol. Show me potato salad. Hey, that looks like some potato salad I would enjoy. We should be good, assuming we can get our combos off. Let's try to Lone Fire. Can we Lone Fire into Evil Thorns? It looks like we can. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? And then we're gonna Evil Thorns. 2 more Evil Thorns. We're gonna use this to make Aromatherapy Jasmine. Hey. And now if he's got Nibiru, we're fucked. This, if your life points are higher, you could special summon this from your hand. Hey, this can tribute something off to get something else. We're going to get Jasmine. Because when this is sent to the graveyard, gain 500. Which triggers both of these. I can draw a card and I can search a card. And we are going to search... We get another normal summon, so let's go with... Lone Fire? Lone Fire. And then draw a card. Okay, that's not too bad. So we're going to normal summon our Lone Fire. We're going to activate it, tribute off that, and we're just going to search out... A good question. I think we just want 2 Jasmine at this point, because she is not a hard once per turn. So activate, draw again, and there's our third Jasmine. Oh boy, we can't normal summon another Jasmine. We can, however, Ancient Leaf, and we'll still have more life points. No, we won't. No, we won't. But our life points are lower, which means we can activate this. We can set this, and we've got a pretty good setup. We've got some defense walls. If they attack while our life points are lower, we can summon something. This says while your life points are higher, this card and the cards it points to can't be destroyed by battle. We've got Graveyard. We've got a Monster Pop, although we don't have the ability to activate it whenever we feel like. And that might be a problem, because if this attacks, your opponent cannot activate effects, and we kind of want to activate effects. But he got rid of it for this one. They cannot be destroyed. Barrier Statue. Okay, I think I have some Earth ones. Oh, he's just going to the end phase. He's not attacking. Alright. That could be a problem. He's got a face down. Could be like a Mirror Force or something. Either way, we're just going to activate Dried Winds now. And then we're going to activate this. Gain 500. So, this first, then this, then these two. You can negate one of my draws if you feel like it. I'm going to get a lot of cards. The triangle of cards. And we've already got what we needed, so let's get one of these. And we're going to kill that. So now we can special summon, and we're going to special summon. We're going to take that out. We're going to get Mommy, as they call her. One was summoned, so gain 1,000 life points. When you gain life points with this, you can banish cards in your opponent's graveyard equal to the number of Aromages you control. We can discard this to gain life points equal to an Aromage in the graveyard. If our life points are higher, we can special summon it, which we're going to. And then we're going to make our Synchro. Synchro is pretty great. When she's summoned, you can add a Winds card from your deck to your hand. We have both of them already, but it's fine. And when she... What was it? When you gain life points, she destroys a card. And we're going to pick this back row because it's the only thing I'm afraid of. Shrub... Oh, no! Oh, I've woken the dragon! Oh, I'm a foolish fool! Oh my, okay, as long as neither player can normal or flip summon or special summon, but I can attack over it. I can attack over it and I'm good. I should be good. I'm hoping I'm good. I just get rid of Last Warrior. Okay, if it was a if it was an Ultimate Falcon, that might have been more of a problem. He is going to prevent extra damage though. Because I was going to normal summon Lone Fire and do stuff, but now I can't summon any monsters as long as this is on the field. Do you have Earth Honest? I believe there is... No, it's only for normal monsters. Gem Merchant or whatever you can discard to gain life points. Gain attack points. Waiting for you, I attacked. No hablos español. Sorry. Now he can trade out and gain more attack? No, he did. He can... Alright. We're good. We're good. I'm going to normal summon this. I'm going to tag it out and just get... Bergamo. Good old Bergamot. While your life points are higher, plants do piercing, and when you gain life points, he gains 1,000. He's the big boy, biggest boy, big out of 10. Alright, and then what you can do is Blessed Winds, pay 1,000. Yep, GG. Indeed. Summon one, gain 1,000, and then all the effects go off. Every last effect. They're all mandatory. Just destroy everything. Banish everything. Summon everything. And this is the optimal thing. This is where you're going like +5 because you're popping 2 cards, drawing, searching, banishing from the graveyard. This says your monsters can't be destroyed by battle. This says they can't be targeted. This says you take no life point damage while your life points are higher. Which means even if they could get past these two, even if they're going to attack into you, they're not going to do anything. And 2, 4, 6, yeah, I'm just going to attack them directly instead of activating. And all those cards are mandatory effects. They all go off at the same time. So if your opponent has like counter traps and stuff, they can only block whatever you get the last. That's chain blocking if you don't know. Effects that activate at the same time, you can only respond to the last one. If it's a card like Effect Veiler, where it just says target a monster and negate its effects, then they can pick whichever one. But if it's something like Solemn Judgment, Solemn Strike, Titanic Galaxy, although that's with spell cards, they can only activate the one in response to the last thing that happened. But either way, I'm glad I could show off an actual winning duel where this deck does what it wants. I mean, look at this field! I had so many cards! Let's go into the 5th duel and see if we can do something similar, but against a deck that's a little bit more powerful than Triamids. It's a 3rd-rate duelist with a 4th-rate deck. We get to go first, though. We open with Evil Thorn, good. We open with Bergamo, not so good. But I think... Oh, wait, no. That was the wrong play to make, because I have no way to gain life points, really. Summon Evil Thorns. I confused this with the other guy. There's the other level 1, and if you have that, then... Okay, we're just gonna get this. Yeah, if you have him, then you can summon him, because you get an extra thing. Or because your life points are higher. This, I can only gain life points if I have a Romage in the graveyard, and I do not, so... We just pass with that! Oh boy! Mistakes were made! Okay, if he starts by setting cards, that's usually a good thing. But if you set 4 cards, that's a scary thing. Alright, we're going to normal summon Lonefire. We're going to activate Lonefire. Response? No, okay. We're going to get Laurel. Laurel and Hardy and doing some things. Tribute that off, gain life points. And summon a... Jasmine? Hey. Now we can go into Little Plus City, baby. Doop doop. Draw a card. Draw a card. So many cards. Cards everywhere. And this thing searches Lonefire. But we're going to get one of these for next turn, because I know exactly what we need to do stuff. 1 for 1, which is not particularly useful anymore. That's like good starting out. I do have another normal summon. So... yeah, I'm just gonna go in for 1800. We're just gonna hope. Hope dangles on a string, like slow spinning redemption, winding in, winding out. I'm being fucked. It really sucks. Dark Magic Attack. Alright. Oof. Dark Magicians are not a good thing to fight with this deck. Because again, I took out my... Okay, I'm putting my Twin Twisters in for the next duel. This, not been useful. Do I want to do this thing? I think I want to do this thing. Okay. I can activate. We're gonna summon this. Hello. We're going to make Nightmare Phoenix. Howdy! We're gonna discard this 1-for-1 and destroy his Eternal Soul. Which sounds much more brutal than it is, but it's still going to clear his field and get rid of one of his big resource-generating cards. Skill Drain! You're gonna Skill Drain me! Well, in that case, there's nothing I can do! I literally need Twin Twisters to get out of this! And I don't have Twin Twisters, everything I have... Oh, your opponent cannot target it with cards. This is what I was hoping to go into, because he doesn't have an out to this, but now he's just Skill Drained! If it's sent to the graveyard, I can get rid of a card on his field. And there's no point in setting this because we know he has the Dark Magic attack where he's just going to blow up our whole back row. Better let him do that. Oh. Yep, I was really hoping. There's been a lot of, if you've missed the last duel since I started doing them in parts, I have a part 1, the first 5 duels, part 2. They haven't been as popular. Special summon Dark Magician. Oh boy. At least he doesn't have the Dark Magical Circle. So I can still beat over it with Big Chungus over here. Hello. But yeah, since I've started doing them in parts, they've been getting a lot less views. I'm hoping maybe it just takes a little time to catch on. We'll see. This is probably the last one I'm going to try to give it a chance to get over things. He's going to attack into it, but you're lower. Do you not know which number is bigger than the other number? Ah, okay. Alright, let's get rid of... I have to get rid of Skill Drain, because otherwise there's nothing else I can do. At least my effects are back on, what little effects I have. Oh, I could have called by the... It wouldn't have mattered, I just wanted to get rid of Skill Drain. That was the only thing. But yeah, if you've missed since I've been doing the duels split in half, I've been... The first episode, I never do very well. I always lose the spread. I lose 3 out of the 3 out of the 5 duels. And then in part 2, I usually come back and do amazing, great things. Well, might as well chain this. Thanks for putting something in the graveyard. I appreciate it, buddy. Thumbs up. Big old thumbs up. What, can you negate it or something? You just say you spent your 1 Dark Magic attack. At least he doesn't get any more draws. So I know he's not going to have a Dark Magical Circle because he activated Reckless Greed. So I have a turn or two, but once my life points start getting down... Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, an interesting choice. What do I have in the graveyard? Not much worth writing home about. Although, I can special summon things, so... Let's activate this. We'll take 500. Ouch. And then we're going to set this. Standby phase. He doesn't get a draw. So, what we're going to do... You can't activate this. Ooh, Reckless into Reckless. I guess at least he gets a draw. He gets to draw 2! He's being reckless, though. Does he have his Dark Magical Circle? No. And he can't activate this, which is a weird thing. Okay, so what I've got to do is I've got to discard this to gain 1,800 life points. I'll take 500 for that. And then I'm going to activate this. Fuck, and then I'll have no, I'll have 100. No, I'll have less because I'm gonna take 500. Damn it! I was really hoping I could, I would be able to do this. So yeah, we're just going to summon this in defense mode, take slightly less damage. I was hoping I could summon this and then it wouldn't be destroyed by battle. I should have saved my other thing. But I gain 1,000, and then I take 500. Oh, this is a back and forth that's gonna be interesting. He's just fighting me at every turn. I'm like, I would like some life points, please. And he's like, no, you are not allowed. Alright. Pay another 1,000. We need to. Special summon this. Take 500. Activate, gain 500. Take 500. I still gained 500, though. And, okay. But... Big butt, so what? Let's see here. I can gain another 1,800. Damn, I'm lower, so I'm not going to be able to do the things. Alright. So I can't summon it. Fuck. Magnificent bastard, he's read my book! 61. Oh. God damn the red eyes! I was like, this'll be fine, I'll be fine. Guys, not even worried here. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to... Well, first, we're gonna gain 500 and search something, now that I think about it. Or we're gonna lose 500 and search something. The only winning move is not to play, it seems. And I can't Bergamo into Bergamo because I don't have Bergamo. Or I have them in my hand, rather. We're going to get this one. Ooh, actually, okay, yeah. And then what we're going to do is special summon Nightmare Unicorn. We're going to chain block. Let's go ahead. We'll get rid of this. Let him summon his dang Dark Magician. At least I'll be able to start gaining life points again. And I'll be able to attack, too! Oh wait, no, because he'll summon Dark Magician in defense mode. Rip. But I have a 2400 in the graveyard now, so I can do that. And because my life points are lower than his, I'll be able to activate Aroma Gardening, assuming he doesn't get into a thing that lets him banish my stuff, and hopefully he can't, because that's my only real hope at this point. Is to start, if I can get enough things up to activate, to get my Synchro. If I can get the Synchro, I can destroy Eternal Soul. Or if I can get the level 3 Aroma in defense mode. Are you just gonna make it again? Is he gonna make another dang... No, he's just gonna put it in defense mode. Okay. Hello, Nolnun. Hello, Nolnun, my good friend. I could just go Bergamo. Go for extra damage. Let's go Bergamo. Gain life points. I'll damage him through everything. Gain 1,000. Gain more! I don't do piercing because I don't have enough life points. 40... I'd need to get like 20. I should have activated this first, and then I would have enough. But I could still get them in for... No, I can't. No, I cannot. You could just summon it back with Eternal Soul. He's like, I'm gonna block. I know what your job is. Tribute, add 2 Dark Magicians from your deck to your hand. Alright. I guess that'll deck thin, so he's more likely to get to his circle. Am I finally gonna have more life points than him? Yes, by 100. Which does not help me here. So I should be good. Spellbook of Knowledge, alright. We got this. Okay, he's drawing into more things. Fuck, if he gets his way to Magician's Circle, I'm gonna be so fucked! I'm gonna be so screwed! I'm gonna be a rude, screwed dude, and I'm not gonna like his attitude. What do I have in my grave? That's his graveyard. What do I have in my grave? That's my extra deck. What do I have in my graveyard? There we go. That. Okay. I can't disrupt him in any meaningful way. All I can do is do this. So let's go ahead and do that while we have a chance to do that. Give him more things to blow up and give me more advantage. Because this will be summoned. This will activate. I'll gain 1,000 life points. Lose 1,000? Gain 1,000. 1,000 for me, please. Boom, boom. He gets even bigger. Attack over everything big? Hey, that'll be useful, only to destroy monsters, though, of which Eternal Soul makes his Dark Magician unaffected by things. Show me no Dark Magical Circle. I don't want to see a Dark Magical Circle. I would not like a Dark Magical Circle. And what was it? Spooky Dogwood only works with effect monsters. So I can't discard it when he summons Dark Magician because it's not an effect monster, so I won't get my dang life points. Which is what I want. Life points, it's what I want. Do I have anything else in my extra deck that can possibly get rid of that, other than just making the Synchro? No, not really. Gaining more life points, though. Hoo boy, I love me some life points. Yeah, I think my only hope now is just to hope he can't get over everything and just attack into him like a million times. Go for maximum damage. Yeah, pay 1,000, search 1,000. Or if it goes to the grave, yeah, I'm going to keep going for Jasmine. Because if I can get to Called by the Grave, then I can steal his Dark Magician out and stop him from resurrecting it. Doom. You can negate the draw if you want, if you really feel like it. Ancient Leaf. I'm not going to be able to use this now. 6, 7, 2, 3, 4... wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does this take? 1 tuner, non-tuner monsters. Hey! Normal summon, null none. Wait, this is a tuner. This is a tuner. I'm stupid. Well, I could still make this. No, wait, I can. Okay. Summon this. Then use that as a stepping stool. And then 5 plus 1 equals 6. And sure, I'll search a thing, even though I'll have backups. Double backups. More backups than your body has room for, and I still haven't used Aroma Garden. So let's go ahead and do that. Goodbye, Eternal Soul. Watch, he has another one. And when Eternal Soul goes away, it blows up his entire field. Yep. So now we just hope he doesn't have Mirror Force or something like that. Did I end up winning this one? No? Possibly? 1 level 7 Dark Spellcaster from your deck. Okay. But he has the other 2 Dark Magicians in his hand. So maybe I should have activated this? No, he can summon it from his hand. And that. Okay. But yeah, I do piercing damage. All plants do piercing damage. That's 22. That's 600. Nightmare Unicorn for game? Did I come back because he couldn't draw his Dark Magical Circle even though he drew half? There's another Eternal Soul. So close and yet so far. We tried so far, and we got so hard, but in the end, it was still cliche. I did 200 to his face, and in the end, he took 200. Oh, going to summon a Dark Magician, are you? Well, 2 can play at that game. I mean, I won't summon a Dark Magician, I'll summon a Light Magician. Don't tell me she's not a magician. She's clearly a magician. Hello? 3,000. Look at all these big beaters I got over here. Gain life points. And this is why I call this Aroma Grind, by the way. Because you could do all these things. Pop that. And negate that. That might have been a problem. That face-up card has its effects negated. Okay, so if it's destroyed, it won't have its effects negated? Hopefully? Okay, it still has... Okay, we're good. Blow up your stuff. Do you have your third Eternal Soul? No. Unless he's saving it for now. Maybe he can only activate one per turn. But I'm pretty sure this is game. Attack for game? I would like to attack for game, please. Oh, you tusk-knuckling shit-tickler. I'm gonna do one of these. Yeah, pay 1,000. Because then I'll gain it after the... I mean, I was gonna gain it after the fact anyway. But the point is, this will resolve, and then that'll resolve. Let's draw a card, shall we? And then this will activate. Hopefully. Jokingly. Kaiku. What kind of kaiku you on there, boy? You singing a haiku with your kaiku? Don't let the teacher know you're doing that. That's gonna be a bad time. And he got that. Well, I can still gain life points in the battle phase. You cannot stop me. I mean, that's destroyed. Now perish! Oh wait, I need to do this in reverse order. Okay. Pop this, because that's what I'm more afraid of. Negate him, why not? Draw a card. Hey, the third Eternal Soul! Yes. Please die. Thank you! I did it! He was a third-rate duelist, but I thought that one was lost for sure. Well, hot diggity daffodil, which is probably the best thing I could say with these dang old flowers everywhere. Dang old aromas. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the halfway point, we're looking pretty good. We did 3 and 2. We slightly beating the spread, which is better than most of the What-A decks lately have done. And better than I expected this to do. I think I'm still going to put in a couple Twin Twisters, see if I can change this up for part 2. Make sure you come back for that. If you're watching this as it goes live, it'll be out in less than 24 hours. If not, it should already be out. It should be on the screen right now. Click it, check that out. Or maybe, you know, if you need to take a break, take a break. Maybe go check out the Patreon. Lots of good stuff there, lots of rewards and everything, and you'd be helping the channel. So yeah, see you in part 2.